Hi guys, Hasina here. I have another video today to chat about some things that are on my mind. Excuse me. This one again is a little different, um, and I'm still figuring it out myself for myself. But this one is for it's for anyone who's open to it and anyone that it may resonate with, but specifically for those who are highly sensitive, those who have been dealing maybe with some immune system issues, and those who are looking to care for their mental health and or are suffering from mental illness. And the subject is iron. So highly sensitive, immune system issues, mental health, mental illness, iron. Yeah. Okay. So very quickly, I've said many times before, I'm not a big fan of labels, but they are helpful as long as you don't become too attached to them. But for me, I am what you would consider a highly sensitive person. I am very sensitive to energy around me, and can be very affected by it. At times, I would say I'm very empathic, and I'm just now beginning to release attachment to that term. That's not something I see for myself, but that's a whole nother topic. So yes, I'm highly sensitive. I'm also someone who suffers from anxiety. And people can have panic attacks and stuff. Mine kind of manifests itself in different ways and can affect how I interpret my environment and how I feel. But enough about that, because that's not the point. The point is, I learned that low iron, can exacerbate those issues. So I didn't know that. I found out that I was suffering from very low iron, and I finally got that checked out and spoke with a hematologist. And one thing that stood out to me that he said was that iron can be really tricky and weird in low iron can be really tricky and weird in how it shows up in your body, especially if you are if you're highly sensitive or suffer from anxiety or any other kind of like mental stuff, health issues. Also, your immune system. So oddly enough, like maybe a couple of months ago, not even a couple of months ago, maybe about a month ago, I had a head cold, and it was so bad. It was worse than any flu I had ever had. I could not function, I could not move, nothing. And it seemed like it went from that to like just continually not feeling well. And granted, this is a long story. There's other stuff, there's other factors, but that can affect it too. So something as simple as a cold can really like shut you down and put you out. So the point of, and I'm speaking really fast because I don't know how much time I have on my phone, and I just want to really get this out. I would say for anyone who considers themselves highly sensitive, maybe suffering from mental illness or having mental health issues or having immune system issues, I recommend that you go see your doctor and get your iron levels checked. Just so you know, maybe there's no difference. Maybe you have perfect iron levels. But if you feel like you're not shaking certain things, and that like maybe if you're taking medication it's not working, or any of your normal practices of like maybe meditation and yoga is not benefiting you in some way, it's really imperative that you look into that. Because for myself, I'm still waiting to feel the full what's the word, the full impact of raising my iron levels, I can tell just through the touch of my skin, there are some differences. And I'll need to actually look into what's next for me. Do I need to reduce anything that I'm currently taking? And how does that affect my stress levels? And I didn't know anything about this, and I didn't know it could bother you in this way. So it's been such an eye-opening experience, and the fact that like it's not brought up when it can so affect your well-being so much. I just thought there should be a video for this. So please, if you're someone who deals with these type of issues, or you just feel like you have a cold that you can't ever get rid of and you can't move or something like that, go and get your iron levels checked, because it could change your life. It could change your medication. It could change how much medication you take. It could, we don't know, but you don't know until you check it out. So I really just wanted to share this with you, and just hope that it helps, and hope that it gives you something to consider. And that's all for now. So wishing you well, and talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.